Alligator Pie came from a children's book, a book of children's poems, a wonderful little poem about this wonderful, wonderful dish called alligator pie. And we made a song out of it, and it's pretty silly, but not silly enough. And so the kids made up their own verses. So the first verse is from the poem. All the other verses the kids made up themselves. All the wonderful things we're going to make out of alligator.
Alligator jello, if I don't get some, I think I'm gonna
Another thing we start working on in first grade is what we call stagecraft, which is the art of having all of our bodies and instruments in the right place at the right time. So you're going to see a little bit of that going on behind me while I'm talking here. We're going to do an old folk dance now called Old Brass Wagon. This was done in the Old West. It's what they used to call a play party, when people would just get together to have some fun after a hard day of work. You guys ready for this? Yeah. Hey, partner up, circle up. Okay, what did I miss? Got it, all right. Never know what's going to happen when my back's turned up here. Usually it's something good. I want to thank a few people before we do our last song. Can you guys believe we're already on our last song? Oh my goodness, isn't this fun? We're going to do one more song, but it's kind of a doozy. So we'll let the kids catch their breath a little bit before we do it. I want to say thank you to a whole bunch of people because these concerts are a huge team effort, and of course the kids and I get to stand up here and take the credit, but there's a lot of people that do a lot to make these things happen. I want to say thank you to Mrs. Voxland and Mrs. Park, our principals, for being so enthusiastic and supportive of all the weird things that we do in music class. We love it when they stop in and sing with us, and they are just so much fun to have as our principals. How about a hand for them, kids? I want to say thank you to our classroom teachers. I rely on them so much to put these things on. Elementary classroom teachers are just a special kind of wonderful people, and it takes a very special person to do what they do, and they're just amazing. Kids, how about a big hand for your teachers? All of the xylophones on stage tonight were moved over here by James and the Gannett Peak custodians. I don't know if any of them are here tonight, but they do so much for us in music class. How about a hand for the custodians? And also the Lander Valley High School custodians who set up the stage, and Mr. Kirk Wendell, who is up in the booth working the lights and sound for us tonight. How about a hand for them? My lovely wife, Mrs. Wilson, is working the camera for us tonight so we can all watch ourselves on the video next week. Let's have a hand for her. I want to say thanks to all of this might seem a little strange, but all of the parents and other caregivers that are here. This is such a nice bunch of kids. I get a lot of pleases and thank yous. I was laughing with one of the classroom teachers today. We came over here this afternoon. We had a great rehearsal, worked really hard. I was only a little bit grouchy. After working them really hard for about an hour and a half, as they were leaving, these kids are all telling me thank you. That is so nice, and that tells me there's a lot of good things going on at home. Kids, how about a big hand for your parents? And finally, I always have to end these concerts just saying thank you to the kids. You guys add so much joy and weirdness and happiness and fun to my days, and I have the coolest job in the world because I get paid to sing with little kids, and it is so much fun. How about one more hand for these hard-working kids?
also say it backwards, which is Dociali-expiistic-fragicalorupus. But don't you think that's going a bit too far, don't you think?
Indubitably.